How does it feel to see your picture on these walls? Does it become like just...
Well, let's just say it's cool to me, and it's like baby Katie. That's what I say. But when I first got the job here, last year, and first of all, the players did not know me at all. They didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
Then they like, I see your face. I see your picture everywhere. And they're like, then it all just like registers on their own time. But it's cool, like to see some of it. I mean, it's neat. It's surreal because you're like, oh yeah, I did that. Like I was young and I could jump around and like all the fun stuff. But yeah, it is cool to see. But it's really fun because the players, they're like, I saw your picture over at this. And I'm like, that's right. That's why you should listen.
Exactly. Street cred.
I do have fun with them though. I do love giving them a hard time. They like giving me a hard time too. So
I bet.
It's all good. Yeah, this is our little hallway and our practice thing. And it's
very inspiring.
It is cool. Like ours probably needs, again, it's that constant, like you got to update, get the current, like who's in, you know what I mean? And like try to make sure everybody's, like the history's kind of tracked, but best in the business right there.
Oh yes, keep it out of gatekeeper.
So this is our office. This is some of the Big Ten championships they've had over the years. Coach Foster and Kevin and them. And then welcome.
Come on inside.
So it's a little quiet. Not sure who's here on game days. We have a late game. Not a lot to do in the morning, so people kind of take their time because we are going to be here late
tonight.
So so it's a little less active.
Now, are you in your office the days that you're not playing, or do you work at home sometimes?
So we practice almost 6 out of 7 days a week. We usually have one off day a week, and I'll either, if I have something to do, I'll pop in for just a short amount of time, or I'll usually go down to see my folks or do all my errands and, kind of use those days kind of like, woo, let's get it together. Like, let's get life together. So, but this is my office. I brought a lot of things from the house in because there's a lot of cool things at the house that I kept in boxes. So it's kind of fun to kind of bring, but it's kind of cozy. The players, so we're here, the locker room's down on the arena floor. So, and then the practice is over. So your paths don't cross like really naturally all the time, but every once in a while I'll have them come up on, watch film and just sit or whatever. But it isn't like our paths, like it's not like we see them on their way to the practice or anything like that. So it's a little not as visited as you'd like if they just swing by. But yeah, this is all my junk.
Yeah. Are there any pieces of memorabilia that really are extra special to you?
Extra special?
Yeah.
Obviously my, Olympic stuff. That was when I retired. Nike put that together. This was when I was Female Athlete of the Year at Ohio State twice. That's my Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. I don't think I have. And then this is the Naismith Hall of Fame. So those two. A couple of my Olympic team stuff. My Wheaties boxes, can't go wrong with those. I always thought my grandmother, back in the day, you could pay money and send it out and then put your picture on it.
Yeah.
So my grandma did that back when I was a kid. And let alone, I got myself on 2 Wheaties boxes, like for real, that they sold in the store. Like, you know what I mean? Like just crazy stuff like that. Who does that? You know what I mean? Like kind of fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's it. Some of my Olympic stuff, my parents did that with the pins. Pins at the Olympics is a big deal, and that's the men's team, our team. So that's some of the fun stuff.
A lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, I got that's Bill Lambier, if you guys know Rick Mahorn and Bill Lambier from back in the day.
Yeah.
My diplomas, but as you can see, I need to get them hung up. So no judgment, no judgment. I love a good whiteboard, and then that's, so that's life.
So Katie, it's a game day. What does your day start? How does it start? What does it look like on game day for you?
So it's pretty low key. So a lot of our prep is all done. Like 2 days prior, 2 days out, we watched personnel. Yesterday we watched the other team's offense, and then watched their defense. So today's a little bit more relaxed. We'll have shoot around prior to the game. So since it's an 8 o'clock game, we have a 3 o'clock shoot around. So it's really kind of a lazy morning in a sense. Like it's really kind of on your own. There's not a lot to do. Players don't do any extra shooting outside of shoot around. Once shoot around happens at 3, it's 3 to 4, get your bodies loose, go over any last minute things. And then they have pregame meal. So in college, back when I was there too, eat 4 hours before. So at 4 o'clock, we'll have pregame, we'll go this way. They eat, and then they'll probably show up. They're probably here about 2 hours before, hour and a half. And then it's time. It's time to go. Thank you, Debbie. And then we're into the prep and warm up, and it's the game time at 8. So it's a lot of shoot around's fine, but then after that, it's just a lot of. Can we get this game? It's like the warm-ups and this and the shooting. And as a coach, it's a little like, okay, can we get this party going? So game days aren't too hectic. Just more like a little broken up with the practice in the middle, but it's more of just kind of the quiet before the storm.
I hear you.
And think of everything and then get ready to lace them up and see what we do.
I can hear you. Is there anything that you do to get hyped up? I don't know if you have a song. Do you have any rituals? Like how do you get ready mentally?
Game day, not so much. We'll go see if anybody's down here on the court. Game day is not so much. The music thing, my teammates they were better on that. I listen to like audiobooks a little bit. Like I try to stay calm, but I do write. I'm more of I have a card I write all the plays on. I write like ATOs after timeouts and like certain things. And then I do think like, what am I telling them? Because we'll say a little spiel, like Kevin does his thing, and then myself and Carla, offense, defense. And I try to just think about, all right, what are the main things? Like, what am I trying to get them to lock in on? Yeah, I don't have any hype songs anymore. Like back in the day, I might. I don't know. Coffee, though. I like drinking a little coffee before games.
Okay. I was going to ask you, are you more of a coffee, tea, kind of, what do you drink? So coffee's your thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I'm being good, it's black. When I'm not, it's like cream and sugar.
Okay.
Terrible. So welcome.
Yes.
This is, this is where this is the main deal. Spend a lot more of our time probably in the practice gym just because you're split with men's basketball, hockey, concerts. So you just don't get as much time down here. This is not where I played, but I do love a just quiet gym. It's probably one of my favorite places, like at St. John Arena when there wasn't anything going on. I just like being in a gym that's like quiet, if you just sitting or something or whatever. But so like empty gyms are like, but St. John was mine.
Yeah.
Numero uno. Right. But the shot's not so bad.
Not so bad. What is one thing that may happen behind the scenes or just a certain dynamic that the average fan sitting in the stands is not aware of? Is there anything that like
from necessarily, obviously the game ops, things like that, all the prep, timing, introductions, or if they have like different stuff going on at timeouts. For us, the reviews during the game, but during, like, you kind of see like our convos, it's just managing like the game in a sense is what we do. There's we work out our players prior, they do some team stretching, in the back, they got like a zillion snacks and like quick fuel stuff. Like it might even be like nerds, like the nerd, clusters. Because again, it gets, or applesauce and the go-go squeeze is because it gets into their bloodstream quicker. So it's like quick sugar, like give them something right away. They have fruit. So it's everybody's different taste. So they do have a lot, like little snacks in the back.
Yeah.
They wear some technology, not necessarily games, but practice, the catapults that monitor like their load and different things, like just understanding how much of an impact and how people are recovering. But yeah, it's not a ton outside of, we're kind of taking care of business here.
Yeah.
And then just like the routine of getting them loose, getting them warm.
Yeah.
They probably have more superstitious than I do. I just, you just try to make sure that you're ready to, take on a day and just hopefully prepared. So,
I hear you.
Yeah.
No, it's funny how this feels. I've been in the stands. Sometimes it looks smaller than what it is. Like this looks small to me.
Yeah, and that's why it's like cozy for us.
Yeah.
Like that's when you play like, yeah, you look and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in an arena, but it doesn't feel, certain arenas, like there's a lot of basketball arenas in the Big Ten where it's a little bit more on top of you. But in general, it's none of this like you ain't thinking about.
You're not thinking about it.
Yeah, and then even when people are hollering at you, like you hear stuff, but you don't, every once in a while you'll hear something like more like to you, but like in general, like when I play, I'll be like, nah, I hear that. Like you're just focused on whatever's happening here.
Yeah.
You know, I'll scan the crowd, like I can watch the between quarters or halftime little shows while I got the huddle and think it's fun and still concentrate, but like not everybody's wired. Like I can kind of, everybody's different on what they, but I don't hear, you hear a lot, but honestly, you don't.
You're
you
just
don't
focused.
See it a lot.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah.
So what do you do to take care of your health and wellness? Like what's your routine?
No, I try to lift a couple days a week.
Yeah.
Do some cardio on probably a cardio machine. I'm at a point where pounding, with all the playing I did, knees, backs, whatever, is not my thing. So elliptical, bike, just walking, but obviously the strength training I try to. Yeah. But I do need to, some days you're just like, not today. Because, when you're a player, it's like, can't miss, gotta do. And I get in modes like that, but it's a little easier to be like, not today. Yeah. Which is not a good thing. You get busy. It's life. It's like everybody. It's life. Absolutely. It just kind of happens, and it's, not a good thing because you got to prioritize yourself. But
and like you're saying, as you get older, it changes in terms of what you should be doing,
but you still need to make time for it.
You still have to make time. Yeah. So heading here into the locker room team area.
Yeah. So this is our little team area. But this is like the team meeting room, film room, and then a little bit of a hangout. Food, there's all kind of a fridge full of stuff for them to, if they grab before practice or whatever, and then we'll feed them afterwards. But then that's their space in there. So this is kind of, and we'll use this off and on. It's such a cool little spot.
Oh yeah. Are there assigned seats, or you just?
Oh, they have. They we didn't assign them, but they, everybody's got assigned seat on the bus and you know what I mean? I sit here and everybody, even when we so here we don't go to these teams and road games every season. It's like, home this year, away next year. But like I'll go into a locker room, both player and a coach, and be like, well, that's your spot. That's my spot. So it happens even on the coaching side too, not as much with this crew, but like in the W, like I'd be like, nah, this is me over here. Yeah, so no, everybody, like we're creature of habit.
You're right.
Like we kind of have, mine's on the very end. Like we have so this is just, this is where we watch film. And they meet before games and then after. And anytime we're downtown. Halftime we're in here. Okay. End of game, before game. And then when we practice down on the main court, we'll be in here to watch film or meet. If not, those chairs that were set up in a practice gym is where you kind of, so it just depends on what's open. So this isn't used, we use it, but it's not like all the time. So, yeah. Well, this is it. This is spot. This is my home.
So you huddle.
This is our home.
Get the heads back in the game.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing? That is not what we talked about. No, be constructive. Don't holler at them. So, yeah.
Can we look inside this refrigerator?
Yeah. You see, it's pretty stacked. It's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it. They got all kinds.
It's healthy and balanced. Absolutely. Some good protein, fruits and vegetables.
They can make smoothies over there. Yeah. Like, honestly, whatever kind of is needed or they need or want. They do a pretty good job. They're not going to starve.
Absolutely. It's very well balanced.
Yeah.
And with the stuff people really want to know. What do they snack on?
I know. What'd you guys buy me?
A lot of stuff.
Don't worry about it.
All right, little elves.
I've always been intrigued by this whole operation? You know, just like, you know,
Like
to your point about everybody plays their role.
I mean, the whole arena management team who's prepping and like there's so many folks that are in concessions and game ops. I mean, it's just like, again, like, you know, when you're a kid, you feel like it's just, I'm going to play basketball. I mean, you're not worried about anything, right? I mean, your worries are, it's just like, I'm going to show up on time.
Yeah.
But then when you get on the outside, you know, I mean, a little bit further and you're like, holy cow. Like, there is a ton that goes into any event. I don't care if it's a fundraiser, a small group, or whatever. It's like the details of planning, because you don't want to get to it and then be like, oh, man, we forgot. So, it's, you know, the more you experience, the more you're in it. It's like, it's just, you realize just how many parts and the communication and how many people are relied upon to do anything. And then if you want to do it well, then there's another level of, you know what I mean? Let's check in, and then like you plan out here. Then as you get closer, then you check in again and make sure everybody's good.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just, you learn along the way that, again, you're one part of a major
operation, right?
So it's, and just how everybody's, and then you're like, it's not really on your time, because like Maria, our SID's over here prepping. It's like, don't get mad at, you know, oh, why didn't you do that? Because she's got a zillion other things that she's got. So give people a little
grace.
So it's just, you do realize, you just appreciate things differently, that
I hear you.
Everybody's doing their job, and it's just, you know, it's not just a solo deal.
Yeah. Have a question for you.
Okay.
What do you prefer? A home court situation or a hostile crowd? We're coming into your home court. We're about to take this. Which do you prefer?
I like hostile. I like being the underdog. That energy is like nice. That energy gets you. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if you stay sharp. I don't know what it is. Like, I love, like, it's great at home, but I kind of like going into a hostile place where they really don't want you to do well, and like, but it's such great energy too. When other crowds are like into it, like, it's appreciated. The other crowds like love, but I like hostile.
Yeah. What's been your favorite country outside of the U.S. to play in?
Man, I love Australia. I played in Poland and Turkey. I played in Istanbul. Just great fans. I mean, fanatical. We think Ohio State, Michigan football is nuts. Like, they're burning flares and like throwing stuff on the courts. Like, overseas is just a different beast, but Turkey was great. I really loved, like, the fans in Poland were awesome. You know, Brazil was cool, but Australia, I love Australia. So, those are some of my spots. I like that. Yeah.
When you're traveling, are you the one that's taking a nap, or are you trying to get caught up on reading or plays? Like,
honestly, with coaching, it feels like during the season, like, you can never be done with film. So honestly, like, all of our road trips and when we're flying, I'm like watching film and tagging games. So like the next team you play, you're like tagging like 3, 4, maybe 5 games out. So it never ends. Or the game you just played, you're tagging it for your team. So you're either tagging it for film for them, knowing what the scout is, or you're tagging yours and self-scouting. So literally, it's like never can be done with film. So I truly try to do it, and also just for my, you know, work-life balances, I try to do a lot of stuff on the flight, so then when I get home, I don't have as much to do. But I'm all right now. It's either an audio book, a little bit of music, and tagging film. And I might have, because again, you can tag. I might have a little Netflix going on too, like, so I can put the show if it's not one I have to like concentrate on.
Right. Are you binge watching anything?
I mean, Bridgerton kind of gets me.
Okay.
You know, His and Hers I've started. Lincoln Lawyer, I haven't started the next season. So I kind of can go down a rabbit hole with some of those things.
Yeah. What do you prefer? Sneakers, heels, you might surprise us, or just some good old fashionable flats?
Yeah. So sneakers would be my ultimate.
Yeah.
I can do all 3.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, that's why I like coaching, because I don't have to get dressed every day. I can wear sweats.
I hear you.
And sneakers, and but then flats probably, and then heels.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know, making sure they're comfortable.
Have to be.
You know what I mean? So the options that are, as a little larger size gets a little challenging.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, so sneakers, I mean, I'm a sneaker.
Yeah.
If I could put on anything.
I hear you.
So I'll do
hear
that.
It's a good one.
Comfort.
Comfort first.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yes.
OH!
I-O!
Let's go!
Thank you for listening and watching. We want to thank our presenting sponsor, the Columbus Chamber of Commerce, Brainstorm Media, and Kylie Lovesy Design. Listen and watch wherever you get your podcasts and visit us online at herbusinessplaybook.com.